Hello everyone, Jace here, coming with a Duel Links Forbidden Limit list and skill change wishlist video. I've been playing a lot of KC Cup Stage 2 on stream, which you can watch the VODs of in the cards popping up above. So I have a decent amount of knowledge about the current meta and what the problems are with it. Let's start off with the cards that need to be hit. So first up, I think Treacherous Trap Hole should be banned. This card should have been banned since forever ago. A 2-for-1 trade is just way too strong on the quick effect, and it pretty much wins you games on its own, since not many decks can recover from that. Moving on to the next card, Kite Road I think should be banned, or limit 1 with a caveat. It's obnoxious to play against. Blocking 2 attacks is basically ending a battle phase in speed duel formats, and 2 copies means blocking 4 attacks total if you draw both of them. The caveat on limit 1 is, if D-Draw actually is nerfed in a substantial way, I think Kite Roid would be fine at 1, but if D-Draw is not touched at all, I think it should be completely banned. Next up is a hint to Phantom Knights. The Phantom Knights of Silent Boots should be at limit 1. It's an extremely strong extender, and having 3 copies means they always have follow-up, which is just really annoying. They have too much grind game, so I think this hit should stop that a little bit, and so they don't have as much ridiculous recursion that they currently have. As a side note, it also prevents Monster Reborn access. Next up is another stall battle hand traps with White Princess, which I think should be at limit 2. 300 times the level/rank is just way too high of an attack debuff. For example, a level 4 loses 1200 attack when it's hit by this. It's also notable that it's not once per turn at all, so that means if they have multiple copies, they can just completely debuff your field to 0 attack. So a limit 2 should prevent a little bit of consistency from seeing it, and it should also prevent seeing multiples of it too often. Next up is actually an unhit. I think Storm should go to limit 2. It was initially hit because of Cyber Style Sidra, but that is long been dead, so I think I'm a little conservative in saying this, because honestly it might even be fine at unlimited, but I think limit 2 is perfect right for now. Next up is Book of Moon, which I think should be at limit 3. It's one of the most versatile cards in the game right now, and fits into way too many decks. It's also way too strong in addition with other staples. That's why I think a limit 3 should work, because it also prevents being run with Floodgate Trap Hole like a couple decks use. In addition to a Book of Moon limit 3, I think Harpy Chandler, Buster Whelp of the Destruction Swordsman, and the Phantom Knights of Ancient Cloak should also be at limit 3 to prevent usage with Book of Moon and Floodgate Trap Hole. Next up are some unlimits. I think Vision Hero VYON should be unlimited because, I'm not even sure why it's still limit 2 at this point. There isn't even anything that conflicts with VYON right now with TTH banned. In the same vein of VYON being unlimited, I think GAGAGA Head should also be unlimited. The problem with Automats was the skill, and that's already been nerfed. And Sister is already off the ban list, and the deck does nothing. The deck is not a problem without the skill, so I think GAGAGA Head should also be unlimited. Another unlimit is Ritual Beast Tamer Elder. Since I'm hitting TTH, I think this could come off, because it was initially hit just because Ritual Beasts with TTH were too strong. But if TTH is banned, Ritual Beast Tamer Elder can come off no problem. Next up is Amazon Swordswoman should be unlimited, because with the TTH ban, there's nothing really relevant in limit 2 that Swordswoman currently conflicts with. So at this point it should just be unlimited already. Next up is Star Blast, which should be unlimited. They already nerfed the dumb Floodgate skills that I enabled. At the same time, they limit 1'd it, and it's not relevant currently because there's no skills that really matter with Star Blast, so it should probably just be unlimited already. Next is Digital Bug RHINOSEBUS to unlimit. It was initially hit because of Thundra and Onomat, which are both not very good anymore due to a bunch of nerfs. The other decks that can use Digital Bug RHINOSEBUS aren't even that good right now, and not many decks even run 2 anyway. It's usually just a one-off, so there's nothing conflicting with it now, so it should just be unlimited. Next, I think GENEX Controller should also be unlimited. It was hit because of Crystron back in the day, but that deck has so many hits right now, that just giving back one starter isn't going to push them to meta contention or make them super strong or anything. Next, I think Machine Angel Ritual should be unlimited. I mean, True Nades has been banned for a while, so it's not a big problem in Cyber Angel decks being OTK machines, but there are a few meal decks that would benefit from this, which are Witchcrafter and Lightsworn, but I don't think they're relevant enough that this would push them over the edge currently. My next unlimit is Silent Sword Slash. They already unhit Assault Armor and Secret Pass, which were the other combo pieces to Silent Swordsman OTK, and it currently sees no play at all, because Silent Swordsman OTK has just been super power crept nowadays. And the hit especially just isn't relevant anymore because True Nades was also banned a while back, so there's nothing at limit 2 that Silent Sword Slash really needs to contend with. My next unlimited is going to be Massivemorph. I mean, I don't really understand why Konami is so scared of Stall Burn with how much they nerfed it. Lava Golem got a burn nerf, and most of the Stall Burn skills like Parasite, and Shadow Games are already completely nerfed to the ground. So there's no reason that Massivemorph really needs to be at limit 1 anymore. Next up for unlimits is Kawaki Meru Maximus. This is currently the only lingering Kawaki hit since Iron Core was unlimited when True Nade was banned, and the deck currently sees no play. Kawaki Merus have long since been power crept at this point, so there's really no reason that Maximus really needs to be at limit 1 right now. And for my last unlimit, I think Battling Boxer Veil should be unlimited. The reason why is because this perfectly segues into my skill nerfs. My first skill nerf is Destiny Draw. They should make it so that your life points have to be below 1500 life points instead of just taking 2000 damage. This makes the damage threshold a little more awkward and makes it so you can't just heal the life points back with, say, Veil and still get D-Draw. My next skill nerf is for Draw Sense low level. They should either change it to a 1500 life point requirement just like the Elemental Draw Sense is, or the skill needs to require at least 3 differently named level 4 or lower monsters to activate, just like Draw Sense Spell Trap. My next nerf is to Territory of Sharks. I think they should make it once per duel instead of twice, just to reduce the grind game of water a little bit. And finally, I think they should nerf Determination to Fight by making it so you can only use each effect of the skill once per duel. I think the current problem with the skill is the repeatability of the first effect, so making that once per duel should be good enough to make Gandora drop a little bit from the tierings. And that's it for my ban list and skill changes wish list. If you agree with my suggestions, like and subscribe, and please comment below what you think Konami should hit for the next Forbidden and Limited list and skill changes. But until then, see you next time.